Hey everyone! Today we're playing Nancy Drew Curse of Blackmoor Manor. This first-person adventure game, starring famed teen detective Nancy Drew, was released in October 2004 by Her Interactive. We're playing as Nancy Drew, who has been sent to England to check on her old friend Linda, who has been acting very strangely. We've arrived at the manor, but Linda is hiding in her room and won't talk to us. Fortunately, Mrs. Drake, the woman currently in charge of the household, has informed us that we can order dinner over the phone in our room, so let's start with that. I mean, we can't solve a mystery on an empty stomach. So a little background on this game. It's the 11th in a series of 32 games. It's the #1 selling PC adventure series. They've sold over 8 million units to date. The first game in the series was published in 1998 to cater to an underserved market, female gamers. Nancy Drew was chosen as the title character because she was the first female action hero and way ahead of her time. Her gutsy, resourceful and intelligent nature make her a great heroine for the adventure game genre and an excellent role model for young girls. Initially, all of the publishers they went to with the game turned them down. They said that girls and women would not play video games because they were computer phobic. The company's tagline quickly became, "For girls who aren't afraid of a mouse." And they self-published on Amazon. Soon after that, those same publishers who rejected them came back to do a deal in retail. Despite this, Her Interactive remain their own developer and publisher to this day. So I guess those other publishers really missed out on engaging all those computer-phobic girls.
Boar's Head Pub, this is Tommy.
Hi, this is Nancy Drew. I'm supposed to call you if I want some food?
We've got some loop-de-loop, bangers and mash, a real fine pinky and perky, and a delicious dog's eye, me fork and knife, just rubber-ducked.
Okay, well that sounded like a load of nonsense, except for maybe the bangers and mash part. But this is Cockney rhyming slang, which is a type of British slang where you say something that rhymes with the actual word you're trying to say. So, in this case, loop-de-loop means soup, pinky and perky means turkey, a dog's eye is a meat pie, fork and knife means wife, and rubber duck, well, in this case it means cook, but the internet will tell you that it means something a little too obscene for many Nancy Drew players. Alright, I think we'll order some turkey.
I'd like some pinky and perky, please.
Good choice. Uncle Fred and Johnny Rudder?
That's bread and butter.
Okay.
All right then, we'll come round and leave it at your Rory. Oh, and we've got no hot potato about, so it may take a bit, but we'll have it up to you in no time. Fish and taters.
Nancy may not know what she just ordered, but it's alright, because I do. Her Interactive always conduct a lot of research into geographical and historical aspects for their games. They visit libraries and try to visit actual locations to gather accurate information to use as inspiration for puzzles and content. You can learn so much about the world without even realizing it in these games. They're highly fictionalized, but behind all that fiction, there usually lies a lot of fact too. Alright, so all of these stairs are making really bizarre sounds as we go up. So it looks like we found our first puzzle. These levers seem to correspond with the sounds that play as you walk up the stairs. This is the kind of game where you keep a pen and notepad next to you, and by the end of it, you have pages of scrawled notes to help you solve puzzles. Usually I'd go back down the stairs and write down each sound as I go up again, but I know a little bit of trivia that helps me remember the answer to this puzzle. It spells out Bad Caddy, which is a reference to a previous game in the series, Danger on Deception Island. Caddy is the Loch Ness monster-type creature featured in the game.
Hi, you must be Nancy. I'm so pleased you're here. I'm Jane.
So this is Jane, Linda's 12-year-old stepdaughter. Honestly, to me she seems like a character out of a horror movie. This tapestry looks interesting. As the moon rises upon thee, fear not, but draw upon the strength of absent friends, and toast to their memories in happiness and wonder. Let's see if our food's arrived yet. Okay, well apparently instead of eating it, we're just, taking the turkey.
I can use my Johnny Rudder to grease up that lock outside Jane's room.
Alright, so let's see if we can get this key to fit. So I believe this one relates to the tapestry. So you gotta kind of pick out keywords that match up to these tiles and rearrange them in the order of the story. As the moon rises, draw upon the strength, so we'll put Atlas next. I absolutely love all the designs for the different environments in this game. They're just so rich in colour and texture all over the place. In an interview with former CEO of Her Interactive, Megan Gazer, she stated that people told her, if you're going to make games for girls, just make the game pink and they'll come. And her response was that they decided to make it unpink, and they still came. One of the most fantastic things about these games is that they don't use gender stereotypes to appeal to girls. Instead, they rely upon the relatable and intelligent heroine, the complex characters and plots, the challenge of a good puzzle, and of course the intriguing nature of a mystery. This game has also been translated into French, and there are plenty of word-related puzzles like this one. Let me tell you, they reach a whole other level of difficult in another language. Despite the target audience of these games being 10 to 15-year-olds, they don't dumb anything down. Curse of Blackmoor Manor deals with themes of witchcraft, lycanthropy, cults, and is filled with rather difficult puzzles that even many adults struggle with. Her Interactive believes in encouraging young girls, or girls of any age really, to ask questions, problem solve, and learn about anything and everything they possibly can. It's all about teaching girls to be their own heroes, and you really get a sense of accomplishment from every little puzzle you solve. It's even more satisfying when you can apply the things you learn in-game to a real-life situation. Nancy Drew has taught me things like Roman numerals, how to build a campfire, the periodic table, how to pick locks, which obviously I've never attempted the last one in real life, of course. But between you and me, the game was 100% accurate. Another cool thing about Her Interactive is that the staff is 50-50 male and female. It's really awesome seeing a rise in female game developers, particularly since it was such a male-dominated industry for so long. Much of the fun in a Nancy Drew game is finding out all the different ways you can die or get kicked out. So on that note, let's see what happens when I click on this plant and leave it there.